You can have anything you want in life if you are willing to help others get what they want. The quintessential quote by Zig Ziglar, master of motivation, cheesy self-help guru, and my man, one of my podcast heroes. Get up, get off the couch, go make things happen. We are going to talk about helping other people get what they want. You gotta have the energy, man. You gotta be able to hit it and quit it. Yeah! Don't go to work flat. So we have this section of our rally. We begin each rally with just good news. Like, what's going on in your life that's good? And this guy has got incredible... What happened in your life this week?
My wife, Jelene, received her green card in the mail on her birthday.
How cool is that? She got it on her birthday.
Yep.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks, Shawn.
That's really cool.
Appreciate it.
Malak.
Yo.
Just the guy I want to talk to. Come here. Today on the vlog, I'm talking about helping others get what they want. So as much as I will not take credit for your recent acquisition, you've got some good news. What was your piece of good news?
Oh yeah, I'm buying a house. Well, no, I'm buying a closet. So it's like the size of the Lovesac HQ lobby.
Yeah, but it's cool.
But it's cool though. It's got great hardwood floors. It has the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It has a washer and dryer, one unit. It washes and no.
Yeah, like the Asian ones. I know those.
Weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
That's like Japanese
Well,
stuff.
here's the saddest part. I'm thinking of not bringing my super sack up there.
What?
It just takes up so much space. It's my favorite thing, but like, I'm bringing up my Sactionals, obviously. I'm bringing the super sack up there. I just said that. There's no, dude, I can't live without it.
You can't live without it.
No, it's impossible.
All right. This comes from Mr. Zig Ziglar.
Oh, Ziggy Ziglar.
You can get anything you want in life if you help enough people get what they want.
Oh, absolutely.
What do you think?
100%.
Tell us where we began, Mike, with you.
We began on a fine missed connections.
Missed connections.
We began on Craigslist.
True.
Shawn was looking for a social media advisor, consultant, if you will, and I was doing a mixed bag of things at the time. Everything from running a day camp for dogs. I'm dead serious.
No lie.
And also, I was consulting some small businesses for social. But this was 4 years ago, and since then...
But I'm telling you, man, like, we sat down for one meal, and like, I knew, like, this guy's the real deal. Social media phenom.
Yeah.
And now, a few years into it, right? Owns a piece of Lovesac, owns his own apartment.
We have more followers than Casper on Instagram.
What?
Out of 800 million in funding.
That's right. What? This guy's blowing us up. Love you, buddy. Yep. All brands aside, I've loved this bag. I carry it everywhere. It just like has the right pockets in the right place. And it broke. But I believe this man can do a better job than Coach ever did. So you think this is repairable, huh?
I know it's okay.
All right.
I'll give you
A pro.
I will give you leather straps, not vinyl.
I know. What's up with that? Coach gives me vinyl straps?
Yes.
Look at this sewing machine. It's awesome. Lately, it seems every day I've got to run into Manhattan to meet an investor. Yep. Today as well. So I've got to get to Grand Street here in Chinatown. One of the coolest things about asking directions in China, and by the way, it might hold true here in Chinatown as well. Again, I lived a tenth of my life in China in one form or another, and whenever you ask directions on the streets of like Taiwan or Shanghai, I would always have people who, first of all, would always be willing to give you directions, but second of all, would usually be willing, even if you didn't ask for it, to just walk with you for the 2-3 blocks necessary to like show you personally how to get there and get everything you want in this life if you're just willing to help other people get what they want. And the Chinese culture of keqi, wu keqi, meaning think nothing of it. The Chinese culture is always willing to go the extra mile and to extend incredible hospitality. They'll always feed you, they'll walk you 2-3 blocks. They won't just point you in the wrong direction and tell you to get lost. really cool aspect of Chinese culture has affected my life. So my buddy Josh Takeman continues to just be a fantastic friend, networker, supporter, and now owner of Sactionals.
That's right, a proud owner.
Kristen Takeman
Yes.
on Instagram, check her out. One of the New York housewives. Built them herself. All right, now, today on the vlog, Josh, this is perfect for you because I
Yes.
know you. I'm talking about Zig Ziglar and how he always said, you can have, yeah, that's right, you can have everything you want in life
Yeah.
if you're just willing to help others get what they want.
That's right.
Tell me about that.
There's givers and there's takers, and they say it's unfortunately takers usually end up on top for a short period of time, but long term it's all about the givers. You have to put good positive energy out in the world and it'll come back to you at some point. Not
That's
immediately. But you'll be
Not
whole-
immediately. Might be 20 years.
But it will come back to you and you'll be a better person because of it.
Wise man, who's, by the way, done nothing but give.
I'm ready to take a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready for some shit
By
to
the
fall
way,
on my plate.
your name is Josh
Yeah.
Takeman.
I would like a few little nuggets to fall on my plate.
All right, we'll make that happen. Good work, brother. You know you're dealing with a real giver when they're able to jump in and get to work on something before a contract's in place, before they know for sure what they're going to get from it. Maybe they never know for sure what they're going to get from it, but they're willing to actually make the introductions, do the work, show up. There were a lot of those in the early days of Lovesac, people who just showed up and did the work, and ultimately they got hired, they got a job, they got paid, they got benefits, but they sometimes had to work for months before that was able to happen because we didn't have the money. And in a startup situation or any formative time, that's where the givers emerge, and the takers will demand something up front. They'll demand to know, well, what am I going to get out of it, and before they even lift a finger. And as much as they have a right to behave that way, they just won't get anywhere. They won't get anywhere as fast as being a giver gets you. So whether you want to spot a giver or whether you want to be a giver, they're one and the same, and it takes one to know one. Renee hunted me down at some point. We connected, been friends for a year or so. She's a very talented entrepreneur, very talented colorist, merchandiser, designer, all kinds of cool stuff, product designer. You can get anything in this world you want if you're just willing to help others, enough others get what they want.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
I like that.
Have you ever had an example of this in your life? Or
Right now, today,
what's up?
because you helped me.
Now she's just pandering.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm serious. You need good advice from good people that can be honest and direct and help you get to where you're going.
Well, that's sweet. Yeah, so Renee's smart. I'm always talking about network. And when she's at an impasse or up against whatever, she's reached out, looked for advice, looked for investment, which is totally fine. And I've given what I can. And
Yep. Good advice isn't always the easiest advice. It's the real advice.
Come on, was I mean?
No, I loved your advice. That's my point. You need to hear it, and if someone's blowing smoke up your butt, it's not helping you.
All right, real deal. Keep an eye on her. Where are you on social?
White design. White _
White
design.
WIGHT
_
design.
Yep.
You
On
see
Instagram.
big things from this woman.
Thank you.
So tonight is my last day of class at the new school. In fact, I'm not even teaching next semester because I am just clinging by my fingernails to keep up with my life in general at this point. But my last day of class, I have a tradition of always buying dinner. So I'm over here at Garden of Eden in Manhattan to buy some food for the starving students. Yeah, I kind of go all out on the last day. Of course, the students leave reviews, It doesn't hurt. That is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, I've never been given anything by a class maybe some food or something. If I find a misspelling or punctuation, no. I'm really hard on them for little stuff. Look at this, all their names. You guys, thank you. I'm super flattered. You guys, These guys bore it all. They shared their deepest, darkest, brightest desires. This amazingly intense personal exercise that I put them through. Torturous exercise. And very proud of your work. In this room, I believe, will be at least one contact, if not many, that will change my own life someday. Tonight's vlog, I talked about this idea. So Zig Ziglar, greatest motivator of all time, arguably, says you can get anything you want in life if you're just willing to help others get what they want. And a big reason why I teach is because I spent my whole life building things and doing things. I've learned a few things, and I love to share some of those. I appreciate you guys indulging me, allowing me to project my own old man wisdom on you. Hopefully there's something to take away. You can get anything you want in life if you're willing to help others achieve, get what they want. So thanks you guys. Really appreciate you letting me do this. Love you guys. So I am going to really miss teaching. I've got to give it up for at least a year. I just do not have the time. But how cool was this? Thank you for an amazing journey, time, all your positive energy, and knowledge that you shared with us. You have been one of the most inspiring teachers and mentors we have ever had. We hope this is not the end, but just the beginning of the road, where we will create things that will make this world more interesting, better, and a cooler place. All of these students, wow. I've never been given anything by students per se. Super flattered. Been at the new school now for 4 years. And signing off. That was my last class for a little while. It's very bittersweet. It's been one form of my trying to give back, trying to share some of this knowledge that I've attained over the years. And honestly, selfishly, I've learned so much myself from it. I'm gonna miss it immensely. That is the get off the couch ethos that I preach. I try my best to practice what I preach and live up to it. And it's led me to have amazing connections and amazing experiences, teaching at the #1 design school in the United States in their master's program, which has been tremendous for my own personal brand and personal development as well. And it's also just been fun and inspiring and exposed me to all kinds of new ideas and new everything. Get off the couch, go make something happen. If you have an idea, take a step now, today, I mean right now, right? See where it goes. It doesn't mean you have to do everything you think of, but you could take one step, you could get off the couch and go make something happen. What could you do today, right now? What could you make happen? Share with me the idea you're sitting on right now. Get off the couch. Love you guys.